Alrighty, what's poppin', y'all? It's Boston MMA here with yours truly, the host, Yurri, 42. So we out here, we're gonna talk about everything MMA, everything mixed martial arts, fucking, I don't know, just throwing a mix of other combat sports in there, you know, all that good stuff. You know, there's a lot of fucking MMA podcasters out there, a lot of good ones, but, you know, why not throw some in the mix? Because fuck it, I want to. Go fuck yourselves. If you don't want to listen, then fuck off. All right, word, let's get right into it. Last weekend was UFC 296. It was a pretty stacked fucking crowd, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to start off from the top. I don't want to go through all the prelims because I'm a lazy fuck, not going to lie. I'll get better at that. All right, this is the pilot episode. Fuck off. Starting with the prelims. Only thing I found entertaining to watch today was Cody Garbrandt, Brian Kelleher. Alrighty. So this fight, not going to surprise me. Don't want to take too much time on it because, again, it is a prelim fight. Going to focus on the main card here. But, yeah. Cody looked well. I'm not going to lie. For what age is this motherfucker at? I honestly thought Cody was on his way out. Obviously, he was champion years ago. He's been on the decline. Yes, he won that last bout against Trevin Jones. So yeah, not gonna lie, that was a surprise from Cody. He's been on like a 6 fight loss streak before this year. He made it through that decision with, Trevin Jones earlier this year. But, like, not going to lie, like, he wasn't looking like it was, you know, going to be comeback Cody Garbrandt, you know what I mean? Like, age takes the man. Yeah, I understand you can argue he's only 32, but the dude has been through a lot of wars. And, 6-fight win streak. Hasn't had, besides this year, hasn't had a win since, was it like the first TJ? Hasn't had a win since 2016, is it? Damn. So he hasn't had a win 2016, and he, I remember when he went down to flyweight in 2021, got real beat up by Kai France, and that's it. Because earlier that year, he was already on that losing streak. He lost. I remember he lost pretty badly to Rob Font, and then later that year in December, he tried going down to flyweight. Thought that would help it out. Got bodied down there. That was a sad one. It was good for Kai France, though. Don't get me wrong. Kai France is a killer. But yeah, no, he hasn't been looking Cody, you know, in years. But, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, this is just one fight. So I'm not saying, you know, over optimistic. But, like, he looked really fast in that fight. You know, that was a really fast Cody. And, you know, that's the whole big thing about Cody is when he was nastiest. The whole big quality about Cody back in the height of his reign, you know, was his nasty fucking speed. So, yeah, no, good for him. He beat Brian Kelleher. But yeah, he beat Brian Kelleher. Obviously, they're both unranked, but, like, still, good win for Cody. All to him. That's all I really give a fuck about the prelims right now. Go shit on me, don't watch me. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking get better at this job the better I do it. All right? Leave me alone. This is the pilot episode. Anyway, going on to the main card. Starting off, alrighty, so starting off, all I want to say is fucking poor Bryce Mitchell. Alright? Can we all say that? Can we all say that? Poor, like, my man's Bryce Mitchell. Hold up, sorry, y'all, my mic's being weird right now. Alright. Like, goddamn, boys, like, hold up. Let's watch that. Like, before we watch that, I just want to say, obviously, as y'all can tell, I'm a Bryce Mitchell fan. I don't think he's, like, extremely nasty. Like, you know, Farmer Boy, cool wrestler. I fuck with that, you know. Had the first twister since Korean Zombie. Like, all the respect to that motherfucker. I actually wanted, back when, after Korean Zombie lost to Volk, got heavily beat up. Still standing, you know, it's Korean Zombie. Fucking, I thought it would have been a good fight for Bryce Mitchell and Korean Zombie. The two twisters, that would have been lit before his retirement. But, whatever, that being said, bro, first round, what was it, like a minute 30 in or some shit? Like, the power of Josh Emmett, my God. And don't get me wrong, Josh Emmett's a seasoned veteran. We know he has power in his hands. But, like, my God, like, he literally made fucking Bryce forget the whole fucking fight. Forget the whole day. Like, my God, like, I was like, I literally was scared if Bryce was dead. I'm not joking. Like, I thought, like, is he have brain trauma? Like, we gotta help this man. Like, get medical in here. Don't let this man walk. Like, I was in complete agreement with Joe Rogan. Like, no cap. Like, what the fuck is these guys letting this motherfucker walk? And that was good. He came out afterwards and thanked Josh. He did also thank Joe for saying that. Like, yo, I shouldn't have walked. Yeah, thanks for. They sat me down. That's when I regained all consciousness. And he's such a good boy, fucking Farmer Boy. He fucking thanked Josh Emmett. No, that's actually real man shit. He thanked Josh Emmett for after he knocked him out. He had the willpower and discipline, I guess, awareness and discipline to not follow up with hammer fists and just, you know, completely destroy his fucking brain even more. That's respect, no cap. Like, that's what fighting should all be about right there, like in martial arts. That's true competition and sportsmanship. But yeah, let's get let's watch this shit, yo.
And Yurri Mitchell took the center.
Hold up. All right.
And Yurri Mitchell took the center. Mitchell took the center.
Bro, I need that so much. Oh my God.
That's what we were saying about Josh Emmett. Oh my God, look at his arm shaking. He's shaking bad. Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Yeah, we don't need to watch the seizure. Oh my God. Oh. Alrighty. But yeah, good for Josh Emmett. I'll be honest, I forget their fucking rankings. What were those fuckheads rankings? I probably should have that up. Everyone pause while your jerk off of a host figures out their rankings. Okay. Yeah, so we got it. Your lazy fucking retarded host got it. Josh Emmett, at least currently, no, I don't even think they moved. I think that it's been this before and after. Fucking Bryce Mitchell was 10. Josh Emmett was 6, or is 6 right now. So, yeah, I think it was just a non-movature match. Fucking, yeah, Josh at 19-4. Bryce 16-3. Like, I think both their careers are still, they got a lot of life ahead of them. That was a good, solid opening fight right there. I'm not gonna lie, I wish it was more than, I wish I got more out of it, but like, damn, that was a crazy knockout. I can't be mad. All right, moving on to all the fucking fan favorite all right, this is the fan favorite fuckheads. I know y'all fucking love this guy, all right? This is the fan favorite fuckhead, all right? All right. I'm not even a hater, all right? I'm not even hating. Patty's a funny dude, and got a lot of potential, especially after this fight. This was a fight of the old versus the new right here, all right? Fucking Tony Ferguson, the man with the correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but the man with the best win streak in the fucking marquee division in the sport of mixed martial arts. Tony Ferguson washed up, facing up against a newcomer, Paddy, on a 3-fight win streak in the UFC, I believe. Scraping by a couple of those. Tony Ferguson hasn't been in his prime since what? 2019, whenever he lost to Gaethje. Whenever he lost to Gaethje, that's when he started his downfall. And he's been on a 6-fight lose streak ever since. Lost streak, whatever. I don't know. I don't understand English. Go fuck yourself. And now 7-fight loss streak. That was probably Tony's retirement fight, even though he didn't retire. Let's talk about the fight. How about that? Talking too much about the preface. Let's talk about the fucking fight. Let's talk about Tony's part on first. He brought fucking David Goggins as a coach. I don't know how that affected him. Paddy definitely outshined him, I'd say, in most departments. Tony obviously could stay safe in a lot of back positions where other people didn't, but that's typical Tony. But the only real moments we saw where Tony had a chance in that fight was, I think, in round 3. Might have been in later round 2 too, where we saw, I think it was just round 3 though, where we saw Paddy get more gassed, and Tony was more conditioned, and we saw Paddy just gassed in the 3rd round, from what I was saying. Not get fully gassed, but he was definitely more tired in the 3rd round, more exhausted. But I could be wrong, but I believe Paddy did hit a takedown smartfully, and Tony, where he didn't, I don't know if he was trying to, but instead of, trying to get out where I thought he would have had his only chance, Tony did Tony things, where he lands on his back, he's going to try to submit, because he is Tony, but Paddy's a grappler and had the grappling defense to not get submitted from bottom, and yeah, that would have been Tony's only chance. On the other side of the aisle, Paddy, I would say, very surprised. Even going into this fight, like, his demeanor, very surprised. He wasn't taking the typical, like, young retard, like, shit-talking personality that, like, he usually takes. I know he's been coming off of a sickness or whatever, or an injury or something, but what the fuck is wrong with my eye? Do I have fucking pink eye? God damn it. No, but yeah, no, Paddy, he looked good, like, all around. He made a lot more smart decisions in this fight than he would typically do. He looked very composed. Don't look like he was, reaching for anything crazy. He just played his game. And, looked better than Tony on the feet. Looked better than Tony on the ground. Utilized his ground game very well. All around just looked like a better MMA fighter in this fight. I would say that my big critique of Paddy in the past fights, or just in general that I've seen him as a newcomer, very sloppy. I know he's new, but like he is 28. He's been around fighting for a while in other pro leagues before he came to the UFC. But like I did always think he was sloppy, but he did look very, very composed, very technical in this fight. I really like how he utilized his grappling in a very conservative manner in this fight. Yeah, that's one of those typical fights in UFC where it's you get fights in MMA where it's a win-win. You get fights where it's a loss. That's I think the most common one where it's but the exaggerated of the common of it's really damages one person, really heightens another. Even though it's a wash, Patty having Tony's name under his belt really heightens Patty's name, and helps Patty gets another win under his record, developing him and his career. So it really helps Patty. And it really, sad for Tony because, like, it's his retirement, basically. That being said, it wasn't a bad fight to be made. It was honestly the best fight to be made. It's just one of the best fight to be made in that situation. It's just one of the inevitabilities of the sport we love. You know what I'm saying? But whatever Tony does do, I hope he does retire. All respect to him. All love to Tony. Giving us fans of the years a lot, and we respect the shit out of it. Thank you so much, Tony. Before we get into Shavkat, I'm gonna rewatch some shit. I'll be back. I'm gonna grab some food. I'll be back. BRB. Alright, so I rewatched some so I really quickly just rewatched some Dana White press conference clips. He did say in the press for Tony. He did say for the press for Tony to retire, like we all are saying here. Think Tony put something on Twitter saying he's not gonna retire, but like, we all know Tony's I don't wanna just outwardly call him crazy, because that actually isn't fully true. We all know the delicate mental state and history of mental health that Tony has been through, and also his unwillingness and his will to not his true will of a fighter to not give up. We all know that of Tony. So I don't know if that Twitter post is actually how he feels at the moment. It probably actually is. I don't know if you got anyone in his corner trying to sit him down, talk some more sense into him. But yeah, all hopes for Tony. Don't want to see him getting hurt in our sport no more. He's already given us so much greatness, and we appreciate it so much. Obviously, it is sad that the great Tony Habib fight never happened. Got planned, booked 3 different times, 3 different reasons got canceled. But those are some of the what ifs we always have with fighting, right? Why didn't what if Rumble faced John Jones? You know what I'm saying? Like, we always have these questions. But overall, good shit to Patty, and good shit to Patty, and all hearts to Tony. Moving on to Shavkat and Wonder Boy. Drop my fucking vape. Can I rip this, or do I not get sponsors? How does this work? If I rip this, does that mean I gotta get sponsors? I drop like every fucking F-bomb every 5 seconds anyway, so I probably can't get sponsors anyway. Can't monetize the shit out of anything. Off anything. God damn it. No, I could probably get like, in my desk, god damn it. Probably get like gambling sponsors. I don't fucking know. What if I censored it? I don't know. I'm a service industry worker from fucking Mass, alright? Like, We're gonna have our fucking addictions. What do you want from us? We want to say we don't have a fucking ability to talk? We don't have a right? We don't have a right to contribute? Just because we're degenerates out here? Fuck you. No. Alrighty. Shavkat, Stephen Thompson. Alrighty. So, Shavkat is fucking nasty. Alright, he's going through the division on his undefeated spree. I would say Stephen One Boy obviously is his biggest test to this point. I'd say I'd probably say his biggest eye opener test, because he's in the top 10, and he's been in the top 5. He's Stephen Wonder Boy. We know what Stephen Wonder Boy can do. Come on now. Shavkat's amazing grappling and wrestling. It's really just all around striking. But so Shavkat immediately went for the takedown. We did think that he was eventually probably going to go for a takedown, but the fact that he went in so immediately looking for it was interesting, especially for how hard Wonder Boy is to be taken down. I think Wonder Boy's probably only been taken down by Gilbert Burns and fucking some other motherfucker. So not easy motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Good grappling motherfuckers. So freaking yeah, and then Shavkat got it within Oh no, it was 8 seconds left of the first round. I was surprised if Wonder Boy wasn't gonna fight that. Actually, I was surprised that that was gonna lead it out like that. But nah, all the respect to Shavkat. He's rising in this division. He's fun to watch. Obviously, it's sad that he can't speak English. It's always one of the hard parts about international fighters. That's not even a trash on people of other countries being fighters. That's just the inevitable reality of it's hard to patronize someone that doesn't speak your own language. You know what I mean? But it still happens. It's just harder to do. That's definitely why I think when Khabib, over the years, his English got better and better. He got easier for people to be attractive to and understand his message. That being said, I'm not saying Shavkat needs to learn English or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not even saying that. So I hope, even with that hindrance, I hope he gets the light he deserves, because he's a fucking amazing fighter and fun to watch all around. And am I wrong? Is this the first time Wonder Boy got submitted? I think, yeah. Fuck. How could I forget that? God damn. Making records that literally first man to submit Wonder Boy. That's huge. For a veteran in the sport like that, that's big. So, good shit, Shavkat. So, moving on. I gotta go talk to my dog, alright? I got a beautiful fucking wolf. Fucking. Alrighty. Alrighty. Call me a terrible podcaster. I'll pause and rewatch more bits of this fight. Alright. Because I'm not going to do you guys well with analyzing this fight in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to lie. Flyweights are hard for me to care about. I'm not going to lie. I feel like a dick saying it. Alright. It's just hard for me. I don't want to go into that right now. But Pantoja's a great fighter. I love Moreno and Figueiredo when that whole bout was going on, but it's just hard for me. Yeah, I'll rewatch some clips. Give me a second. Alright, I'll go over it real quickly because I don't want to go into depth for something I was zoning out for. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing some shit in the kitchen, also phasing in and out of this fight, so I just rewatched some shit. Yeah, fucking it's coming back to me. Pantoja really dominated this fight. Looked good. I think it was a unanimous decision. I don't know what the round split was, but looked great on the hands. Great with the knees too. Was lighting Royval. Is that how I pronounce it? Yeah, was Ren Royval up. Pretty nice throughout the whole fight. And whenever there was a grappling exchange, I think he would be on top. I think he got close to some rear nakeds a couple of times. And yeah, it was just a good overall mixed martial art fight. He did well. He dominated. I think there was a couple moments or either one big moment where Royval got on top, got some shots on Pantoja. Besides that, wasn't anything big. Yeah, good for Pantoja. Not gonna lie. If he keeps going on this win streak, I'll start paying more attention to them. All right, I'm sorry. Flyweights are hard for me. All right, like this is supposed to be the best fight in the world and the fucking alpha male and like the baddest men on the planet, and like you're 125 pounds. All right, like I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Like it makes more sense in what I've seen in Asia and to fucking chinks like me. Like it makes sense to chinks over there. I get that. Like I as a chink, I get that, cause going to Philippines, like, you know what I'm saying, going to my homeland, like, everyone's tiny. So, like, I get that, all right? But, like, over here, it don't make that much sense, all right? I'm sorry. I'm not, like, call me racist. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Like, this ain't, like, is that even about race? Like, no, just about fucking small people. This is, like, small peopleness, all right? All right. Now, we'll take a break because weed's legal in this fucking beautiful, amazing state of Massachusetts. Go fuck yourself. Alrighty. The creme de la crop. On to the main fucking event. What we were all here for. Hi. This was a fucking letdown, boys, eh? Kobe looked like fucking utter trash. Leon looked nice. I'll give it... No, like, it wasn't a letdown in that regard, at least. Like, Leon looks very nice. Leon has been an underrated fighter for a long time and got the crown and became an underrated champion. Now he's starting to get more limelight. At least I believe. Maybe he's still a little underrated. But amazing fighter in a division that's very competitive, especially now. Fucking looked great. Like, no shots to Leon. He looked fucking amazing. Only flowers to Leon for this fucking fight. Also, on a moral standpoint, I don't like to bring morality too much into fighting because I hate to admit it, I like to cheer. We all like, well, not we all, because I know some of you, a lot of you fuckheads actually like to cheer for the heel. But I like to cheer for the good guy. And like I think, you know, we as humans like to cheer for either a side of good or bad, but you know, when it comes to fighting, I really hate to admit it. It really doesn't come down to that. It comes down to who's the better fucking fighter and who won the fight, who's better in that fight that night, you know? But that being said, I will say it is very nice. It is very nice to see, you know, Leon winning this fight after Kobe saying all that dirty shit, but like not just dirty shit, specifically the dirty shit about his dad. It's okay to talk shit, and it's weird. Like obviously, it's the fight game, freedom of speech, everything goes. There's no rules. There's no rules to a quote unquote, but like, you know, that there's codes to honor, you know what I'm saying? And like that was fucked, you know what I mean? Like that, like you don't, that was an evil shit talk. That wasn't like a fuck you shit talk. That was something that was evil. Like that wasn't good. Like don't get me wrong, I'm from Boston, like I'm from Mass, all right? Like we love talking shit out here. Like that's like what we do for a living. Dead ass, like no cap. Like I understand shit talk to the entirety, but like saying that you're past the murdered father, that you're gonna see him in hell. Like, that's some dark shit, bro. Like, that's, like... If we're gonna go that dark, like, over a fucking fist fight, like, with pads in a cage with a bunch of cameras, you know what I mean? Like, then we wouldn't be doing it in there. You know what I'm saying? It would be in a darker place, not with a room filled with all of these lights. If we're gonna go that dark, we're gonna go darker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy Leon won the fight. Looked amazing. On Kobe's end of the aisle, surprisingly looked like trash. I have no fucking clue why. He claimed ring rust. Honestly, I'll take it, because, like, his last fight was Jorge. I love Jorge, but, like, Jorge wasn't anything amazing. Before that was Kamaru, where he definitively lost to Kamaru. Like, he didn't look bad, but he did look worse than Kamaru. It wasn't like the first fight. Like, Kamaru definitely progressed more than Kobe at that time and was the better fighter and proved to be the better fighter. Then after that fight, he fought Jorge, and then he's just been waiting for the belt ever since. And Jorge was what, like, by that time especially, like a number 9 fighter, like, having a rank just for his popularity. And that's not even shits to Jorge. Like, I'm happy he made a name for himself and was able to cash out by the end of his career. But yeah, like, says ring rust. He looked just bad overall, like, slow, didn't put on the pace at all, like, from the beginning, was so conservative and reserved, didn't throw any shits, any punches. I don't want to diminish the grappling of Leon, because he's an amazing grappler, an absolutely amazing grappler. But the fact that, like, Kobe low-key, like, got, I don't want to say get bodied in the grappling department, but, like, definitely got contested in the grappling department. Honestly, you could argue beat. Yeah, I'd say beat. You got beat in the grappling department, too. And that's, like, something you shouldn't see from Kobe, at least in the wrestling and, like, neutral grappling department, you know. That was just a bad overall look. And, yeah, I don't know. I think Kobe was calling out, like, Wonder Boy or some shit after this fight, which just makes no sense. Kobe's on the downfall now. That was bad. See, that's karma right there. That shows karma. Like I said, good and bad doesn't exist in how the outcomes of fights happen, but I do believe in karma in the universe. This is karma in the greater sense of the universe, and you know, it doesn't just happen in fights and, you know, one a small microcosm, but in the great macrocosm of the universe, karma does exist, and I think this was karma. You don't just, you know, wait around for it. That's also why I didn't even think Kobe deserved this fucking title shot, because yes, he was still like the number 1 or whatever, but he definitively lost to Usman in the second time. It wasn't like a contested bout like the first one. If it was a very close contested bout like the first fight, I wouldn't be talking right now. But the second fight, Usman definitively beat fucking Kobe. So then, you know, basically the code, the rules per se, you know, of getting your championship back is, you know, fighting somebody that's still in the top 5, you know, and then at least one fight. You fought fucking Jorge, which I'm not even gonna look up what his fucking ranking was at the time, because it doesn't even matter. He was like literally like, bro, like I think he retired the fight after that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that's not a competitive fight. You took the easiest fight possible because you could spin a narrative and make money off of it. And whined for the belt even though Leon didn't want to fight you because he's like, yo, fuck that. You just fought Jorge. Like, what? It's not even good competition. Whined so hard until Dana, like, bitched Leon and gave him so much money probably through a back door until this fight was made. And then look at that. You look like fucking shit. You look like dog shit. So, fuck you, Kobe. And I'm not even, like, a fucking, like political hater of, like, Donald Trump or, like, I hate liberals or I hate Donald Trump. I don't try to go Trumpers or, like, liberals or some shit like that. I don't try to go down that aisle. But I hate Kobe because he's fake. All right? He's a fucking fake fuck. I fucking love Sean Strickland. He's fucking hilarious. I don't give a fuck if he's definitely a white trash. He's a fucking definitely probably like a Republican, conservative, redneckian, Trumper ideal person, but like he's real. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe is just a complete fake WWE figure, and I have no clue his actual views in real life. You know what I mean? Or his actual personality. Actually, no, I know his actual personality. It's a nice spoken kid. Just a nice soft kid. You know what I mean? That we saw in the earlier years. But that soft kid betrayed everyone he's, like, been close to, basically, with this shitty fucking personality he's created. So, fuck you, Kobe. All claps and respect to Leon. Leon, you're a baller. I think you're who's gonna be next? Probably Bilal. If Bilal is next, I think you're gonna have a nice reign. I think you're gonna stay on top and not come to any big competition until Shavkat gets up there. Shavkat is, what is he? Whatever. So never mind. I take that back. Leon Edwards, whether it's Bilal, Shavkat, Gilbert, I think those, yeah. I don't think Kamaru's going to take another shot. Yeah, so I think those three motherfuckers are going to be the ones coming for your belt. I think Shavkat's the only one that poses you the biggest threat. Obviously, all of them pose you a threat. I think all of them are hard fights. But I think you take them all. I don't know. Gilbert's hard, too. On a ranking, it would be hardest to least hardest. I think Shavkat, Gilbert, Bilal. But yeah, no. All respect to Leon. Like, overall, this was a good card. It was a stacked card. I think it was a little letdown, especially because of the main event. I was definitely sad from Tony's, whatchamacallit, being a Tony fan, from Tony's performance. So it was a letdown in my own personal senses. Definitely a letdown from the main event, but it was definitely a stacked card. Can't be mad at the UFC for it. Obviously, except for the fact that they gave Kobe the shot and everything. But we already were on over that. So yeah, pretty solid. We went over the whole thing. Wasted so much fucking time doing that. I'm gonna have to cut down this fucking dumbass fucking video. I'm mad. Just to not be able to get fucking monetized. Cause I can't fucking swear or do anything, or you guys fucking suck. Like, it's alright. I'm gonna do all this shit for free because honestly, man, I got a boring ass fucking life. I like to have fun. Alright? I don't like to be bored. So anywho, so is that it for 296? Oh, we'll get into also the preview. Yeah, the previews. How can we forget about the fucking previews, yo? The previews. Sean Strickland, Duplessis were sad. They were showing, right when they showed the camera of, like, you know, the celebrities and fighters they have at the fucking fights, they show that Sean and Duplessis are fucking, like, 2 rows fucking next to each other, behind each other. Duplessis is 2 rows behind fucking Sean. Like, directly 2 rows behind fucking Sean. Immediately, I'm like, what fucking fucking retard did this. Like, they fucked up. Like, what? Like, you're gonna put 2 alpha males. You're selling a whole fight next month, too. So, like, first off, by propaganda and marketing standpoints, that makes no sense. That doesn't even sell them as alpha males. You know what I mean? So, who the, like, and then on a safety standpoint, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't fake, which at this point it wasn't, because they actually fucking have a real fucking beef with each other. I need to normalize this fucking audio because I'm fucking screaming. Like, oh my fucking God. People could have got fucking hurt. You fucking idiots. It's the goddamn fucking UFC. Like, you're already terrible at fucking marketing. That you gotta fucking get Nina Drama to do half of it for you because you have fucking tits and fucking literally like a half a brain cell. Like, because you guys don't even have one. Like, when it comes to the young audience, like, or anything marketing, you guys just use shitty fucking PR propaganda forums that are like, don't do shit at all. Like, fucking, we are the most fucking, like, MMA is the most, like, self-working community there is. Like, we work so hard to fucking find the shit and information that we fucking want. Because you guys fucking suck. And then on top of this, you're now endangering fucking motherfuckers because you can't even get the fucking seating arrangement fucking right for your 2 alpha fucking males who are fucking selling your main fucking event next fucking month, you fucking retards. And I would have just been okay giving this fucking rant and spiel without a fucking hearing the post-press conference. Without a hearing the, oh, who retard did this? It was me, Dana White. Oh, yeah, I'm the jack. Yeah. First off, I don't even fucking know if I can believe you if you did that on purpose or not, because you're a fucking pathological liar, and we can't take everything you say with a grain of fucking salt. Go fuck yourself. So we don't even know if you're fucking lying. You could have done this on purpose to fucking sell the fight, create drama. Who fucking knows? We don't know if anything you do is on fucking purpose or not, because you're a fucking pathological liar. And then, even if it wasn't on purpose and it actually was a fucking mistake, you're retarded. You're fucking retarded. Like, Gilbert's kids could have got hurt. Like, you're retarded. Like, that's another thing when it comes to, like, the fucking shit talk and darkness. Like, I'm actually a fan of Dricus. I like, bro, he has heavy hands. The fact that he fucking knocked out Bobby Knuckles, like, I was shocked. Like, fan of Dricus. But watching the press conference, the opening, the season, the 2024 season opener press conference, where they lined up all these cards that were going into 2024. That shit ended. It started off nice, but it ended badly. Like, Dricus did say some dark shit when it came to the shit talk. I definitely don't approve of it. Actually, like, that shit was fucked. That's why I'm saying it's weird, because I'm a fan of Dricus. Don't approve of that. That shit was fucked. That's like, he was like saying that he was gonna be like, you're gonna think of him as like the daddy that beat you as a kid in the ring. Like, don't get me wrong, like, shit talk a lot of different shit, you know what I mean? But, like, fathers getting murdered, like, your life of getting abused as a child, like, I don't know. I feel like that's just, like, not, it's not like you shouldn't not be allowed to say it, like, freedom of speech, but it's just more like, that's not right, you know what I mean? Like, me saying you're an ugly piece of shit, a dirty bastard, a shitty fighter, a fucking, whatchamacallit, like a fucking, you get no pussy, all this shit. Like, I feel like all that's fine, you know what I mean? Like, but, you got abused as a child, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I'm a fan of Sean. Could honestly be that. I honestly don't know. Fucking... That being said, you should know about this beef. The fact that they, like, actually, Sean's definitely pissed at Dricus for saying that. and then you're gonna fucking randomly paste them fucking next to each other. Honestly, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, watch this shit. Motherfucker. Alright. So Dreykus tells his motherfucker to fight him now. Like, come at me. This is all... I'm getting all this information from Gilbert Burns' wife. So the kid there... There's a kid sitting there and a mother is sitting there. The mother is apparently Gilbert Burns' wife. Gilbert Burns is, I think, sitting next to her. Gilbert Burns' wife said on Twitter, I'm not a fan of, like, Sean Strickland's shit talk, but Dreykus asked for him to fight there, so Sean asked my son to move while he started fighting. So, yeah, I guess Dreykus was being like, yo, fight me there. Sean was like, asked fucking Gilbert's kid, yo, please move. And fucking, which... This motherfucker hops on it. Let's play the game. No fucking. Ladies and gentlemen, UFC champion of the world, Deshaun Strickland. The fucking goat. I need to take a monster piss. I'll be right back. But yeah, no, thanks for the preview, yo. I'm like kind of pissed that gotta wait till fucking January 20th for that shit now. But yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. I should probably play the clip where we show the, I'm not gonna, you guys can find that yourself. But there's a better angle where like it shows the kid being like, Sean asking the kid to move out of the way, and the kid politely move out of the way while Sean jumps on him. Oh my god, that's... You're actually retarded. But yeah, this was our pilot episode. Obviously, it's mad janky. I haven't even used my... I'm not even using my fucking, I'm not even using my real webcam. Fucking... No, we're just going off the fucking laptop webcam. Pilot episode, got all the fucking laundry hanging on the wall, no fucks given. You know what I'm saying? We're just in my room. We out here in Massachusetts. Fucking Boston MMA, motherfucker. Pilot episode. We talk everything MMA. All MMA. Go fuck yourself. Everything combat sports. We run this shit. Gang, gang. Yeah. So, please subscribe. Put your notification bell on. We're gonna do this fucking episode so we're definitely gonna do it every card. I know this was card was last weekend. I wanted the pilot to give me time before the next card, but I'm going to, definitely before every main card. So, one every month, definitely. But I want to do probably every 2 weeks. I want to start off with every other week, start off with the show. So then one for like a main card and then one for off shit. So yeah, I'll get back to y'all in 2 weeks. Because next card's in a month from today. So I'll get back. So we'll start off with a bi-weekly show. If people get into it, like it, I get some views, then maybe we'll start doing it weekly. I don't want to force it because honestly, I want to do this shit for fun. Yeah, I eventually want to monetize it, maybe. But I don't want to do it through like YouTube means that I can't fucking say that. You know what I mean? So, it's all. So that being said, I want it all to just be for fun and just my entertainment. I want to bring my brother in. I love talking to him about this stuff too. Want to get this shit going first. I want to get a pilot shit going first before I start bringing other people into the cause, making shit complicated. As you can tell, I got a small ass room anyway. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If anyone does You know, I'll spouse these out into clips for all you fucking retards with huge attention spans, otherwise known as me too, like all of us, with small attention spans. I mean, but yeah, I really appreciate y'all joining in today. Fucking join me next every other week. What do you say that? Not next week, the week after. Join me the week after next week. Join me bi-weekly. Boston MMA. Bi-weekly podcast. Fucking join me, yo, out here. Fucking shit's gonna get better every fucking podcast, and I'm never gonna quit. We're gonna be out here at the start. Fucking 12/21 to the eternity of that I pass out and die. This podcast will be here forever. So even if you don't like us now, you'll eventually like us later because we will run the MMA scene. Fuck you, fucking. What's the big motherfucker with the big nose? Fucking. What's his name? I always forget the Jewish Lebanese dude. Whatever. Fuck you. But yeah. We're taking over. We'll be here. Thank you for joining in. Yurri out. Peace out, y'all. Thank you.